Hi everyone, Emma here. Take a look at these beautiful bracelets. So I got these gorgeous plastic beads on AliExpress, and let me adjust the. So these were gorgeous. There was, I think for $1.08, 50 in a package. I would definitely recommend ordering 2 packages at once. And I went ahead and ordered every color that they had. And so I did the unboxing, and people are interested in it, and they're just like really gorgeous, nice, kind of summery colors, like fun colors. And the idea was that with the plastic beads, being a swimmer, I wouldn't have to worry about taking it off in the pool. I could actually wear it in the pool. I didn't have to worry about the chlorine, that kind of thing. You could wear these going to the beach, whatever. So I wanted to figure out a way to create a bracelet that to do that. And the idea was definitely a stretch bracelet. And I have this wonderful stretch cord that I got on Amazon. And normally you buy this set, it's like 2 of these reels with these dispensers. They're great. I just be careful. Some of the stock might have been old. Both Brittany and myself have had issues with some of the cord breaking. But for the most part, for these simple bracelets, they're wonderful. If you were using it for, say, stone bracelets or glass beads, I would be careful. It might cut it a bit. So yeah, this is more for playful plasticky beads that aren't going to damage the cord at all. But anyway, this is awesome, this dispenser. So I'm going to use that. But I already went ahead and did all the different colors. So let's take a look. And I guess what I should explain too is I wanted to pair it with another bead. And I couldn't think of any beads that I had that were acrylic or plastic. And then I remembered that I have these wonderful miracle beads that I got from the beading room, and they were super inexpensive. These are a size 8 millimeter bead, and I got them for, oh darn, let me see if it has it on the package, 40 beads of 8 millimeter, and it was $2 for 40 beads. So that was the cheapest I could find it, and great deal from Kathy at the beading room. And definitely, I will put the link to her store. I would definitely take a look. She is in my area, but she ships to the US and has deals on shipping where you get free shipping after a certain amount for both the US and Canada. And she did mention something about the UK. Now, the UK is a bit unique in the sense that that they pay duty and tax automatically on any shipments coming in after the issues with the EU. So, but she did say there was something to accommodate that. So if you're not sure, send her a message. She'd be happy to answer your message. So let's take a look at the different colors. So I went ahead and I did a size 7.5 and a size 7, and I also did a size 6. My wrist is a 5 3/4, so I did size 6 for myself, and then I decided to use up the rest of the beads and make different sizes that I could either give to people or sell. So if you're interested, I would definitely sell these on the garage sale, and I am getting so much closer to having that happen. So stay tuned, I'll make the announcements. But here is the green. It almost looks neon, and then I paired it with an olivine colored miracle bead, and it looks stunning. So that's that color there. Then I took the orange, and I should say, if you're wanting to recreate this and didn't want to like measure and stuff like that, if you don't have a mandrel, I use the mandrel to measure the different sizes. So for my 6-inch one, I used 11 of these tube beads and alternated with the miracle beads. For the 7-inch, I used 12 of these tube beads and alternated with the miracle. And then for no, I used 13. I apologize. I used 13 for the 7-inch. And for the 7.5, I used 14 of these tube beads and then alternate. And that gives you those measurements. So this one here is the orange, and I paired it with the gold bead, and it looks lovely. And then I have a dark pink, and I paired it with the fuchsia bead, and look at this. I mean, they look amazing. And then I was wondering about the red, how it would look, but it still looks pretty cool. Like I would totally rock that. That looks amazing. You could stack different colored ones. So the red with the red. Then I have a dark blue. And this dark blue, I was hoping to get a more navy miracle bead, but I didn't have that. So I have this one. I think this one is like a teal, or it might be called turquoise, this color. And then the lighter color that I'm going to show you in a minute is a aqua blue, but this one was a darker color, so it kind of matched up. But once you put them together, they kind of blend anyway, so you don't notice that this is more of an opaque primary blue. And then there's the mauve or purple or lavender, and I paired it with these color beads, and they're just lovely. And then look at this. This is the yellow, and actually, let me double check my colors here. Yeah. So this is a yellow bead as well. And these are like, I got all these different colors from Kathy at the beading room. So I don't know how much she has left. Now the smaller beads are $1 a package, and I think there's 50 in a package instead of 40. But still an incredible value, and they are stunning. So beautiful. You can see that kind of glowy, kind of holographic thing that you get in the beads. So that's the yellow. Then this is the turquoise or the aqua blue here. So this is more of a turquoise tube, and then I paired it with the aqua, and it looks, this to me is like so summery, beachy with a beautiful tan. That's going to look amazing. And then the light pink with the light pink miracle bead. Just beautiful. They're just so much fun. Put a bunch of different colors. Then take a look at the white. The white looks amazing too, and I paired it with a silver bead, and that just, it looks awesome. Look at that. So I wanted to show you all these and give you an idea of what you can do. So you can, if you have other plastic or acrylic beads, you can pair it up with these guys. They are so beautiful. Like the detail in them are incredible, and the fact that they're white on the inside too really gives it depth. They're just beautiful. So I would definitely, I'm even considering ordering some more of these. They're really nice. I'd love to have them around and do some other stuff, maybe some summery necklaces with it. So this is a basic stringing memory stretch cord, or yeah, not memory, but stretch cord bracelet. So we'll go ahead and make one with the blue, but to start with, I wanted to try a different weave, and this is what I came up with. So I'm just going to show you what I've done to give you an idea if this is something you want to do. So here's another way to create a different type of stretch bracelet. So what I've done is taken a long piece of stretch cord, folded in two, and added the first bead, which is your first tube bead. Then you add 2 of the miracle beads right here. Then you take and add 1 tube bead on one side. So let's go ahead and I'll show you that. aspect of it. So I had this tied in a loose knot so it wouldn't get all lost. So yeah, these are so much fun. I can't wait to start sharing these. I think what my initial thought was, I'm going to bring these to the pool and give them to the lifeguards because they're always wet, right? So it's fun for them to have something they can wear with their bathing suit and there's a few beads. Okay, so if you were starting out, you would start out with just that, one barrel. Take the one end and put a miracle bead on there on the one side. Take the other side. Let's move that out of the way here. And take another miracle bead and put it on the other side. So let's move these out of the way so you can see what I have here. So now you have a barrel and two miracle beads, one on each side. So now what you want is your barrel. So you put your barrel on the one side. Like that. So it's going to sit this way. So you're going to take your other side and you're going to weave it through. So you're going to crisscross. You're just going to weave it through like that. And then you're going to pull both of them down. And that's as simple as it is. Just like that. So let's try that again. Hopefully you can see all of this. Maybe I'll enlarge this a bit and smooth those out. Trying to avoid the shadows. I forgot to put my light. I have a special light that I use to prevent shadows. So let's move these guys. So it's the one side. This is the other side. So we're going to add one to each side of one of these miracle beads to each side. Bring that down like that. Then take the other side. Add a miracle bead to that side. Simple. And if you already know this, like I have a lot of really new subscribers, so that's why I'm showing this in detail. And it might be something you do already and you forgot about it. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. So then you take this one and you're going to crisscross the other one. Like that. And pull it through. And pull everything through. Just like that. So then when you get to the end, you need to match up the two. It's basically right angle weave using two strands. So what you can do is you're going to add, because you want to connect the two barrels, you need two miracle beads on each side. So you're going to add one to one side. One to the other side. This is good exercise for my hand after having surgery, because it is, even though the beads are really big, it is a bit awkward. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to take your cords and you're going to crisscross it through the first one here, and that will join your bracelet together like that. And when you're crisscrossing, you're coming in from the side of that bead and you pull it tight, and that's it. Now you can weave it in through the next bead and back through the next barrel and add a knot, or you can do a few times, or you could redo the whole thing to double it up. I've seen that done, and then you have a lovely bracelet that's still stretch. So let's go ahead and make a just a basic stretch bracelet with these guys. So clearly this one uses up a lot more beads. So it's up to you. You want a little more detail, you can do it this way. Or you can do a basic one like I did where I alternate. So let's go ahead and start with a barrel and a bead. I think I'm going to switch hands, it might be easier. Barrel, bead, barrel. And again, you know, I'm sure you've seen how to string beads. This part I'm just showing you as a means to an end because I'm going to show you how to do your knot. And that's for the people that may not know how to do a proper knot in stretch cord. And you know what? There's all kinds of theories on how to do that out there. This is what I found has worked. I have bracelets that are 10 years old and the knot has not broken, and either has the cord, and it's on glass beads, so it works for me. The other thing is you could glue the knot after you do the knotting that I'm going to show you, but I found that the glue actually makes the knotting brittle and then makes it more susceptible to breaking. So I stopped gluing. Now, if I was using glass beads and I wanted to hide the knot inside a bead, I would glue it and then make sure that it's nestled in that bead. Then it's going to attach to the bead. It most likely won't break, but just letting you know the differences. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we'll use all of these barrels for this size bracelet. So this will give you about a 6-inch. And what you can do is actually do multiple. You don't have to do one and alternate with another. You can do 2 of one, which is what I did on some of them. I put, I did my midway point. Maybe we should try that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. So we'll make this a little bigger. And I'll show you a little, not really a trick, but we are going to put 4 beads in the middle between the 2 5s of the barrels. And what that does is it gives you an opportunity. You could add a charm in between those 4. And you can always add that after. And I did notice that they had some really cute plastic animal charms. Now, to get those on, you could string them on your cord so that there's no metal involved, so that you can still use this in the water. But I would probably just finish this off and then add it with a jump ring. So, and this also makes your bracelet longer if you're running out of beads of the barrels. So we finally got some nice weather, and it went from cold and damp and having the heat on to a heat wave yesterday and a heat warning. So it's like that here. We're right on the ocean. It's, you know, you're getting cold wind off the ocean, so definitely not complaining. It's kind of nice. So you may hear noise in the background. I have the window open to get the beautiful breeze off the ocean coming through the house. So there. So I finished with a miracle bead because then I'm going to attach it to this. So I'm just going to bring this down to about here. You don't need a very long. I add a little longer ends to mine just because I like to have lots to make a knot with, but it's totally not necessary. Makes it easier to maneuver. So let's see if we can do this. So we are going to do just a basic overhand knot. And bring it like that. Kind of hang on to it. I usually put my finger there. And then we're going to go and put another knot. But this knot, we are going to bring this tail through once and then twice. That didn't do it. It just slid out. So there's the twice. And that's why I give it a big tail. Let's make sure that's in there. And that's basically a surgeon's knot. If you're very dexterous, right now I'm having issues with this thumb. I had surgery on that thumb. That's a surgeon's knot. So you want to make sure that this knot down here is still tight, and quickly pull that. And what I do, and I find this is the trick so that it doesn't get loose, is I come through here and I pull this tight. And you see it loosened it. So what we want to do is just grab your tails again, bring everything tight again. Well, it's good that it came undone so I could show you. Let's undo this here. So you may think it's simple, but there's a little, it's kind of maneuvering. So you want this first one tight. So let's try this again. Bring this one once, twice. So key is hold on to this one tight and pull this one quickly. Now hang on to your two ends and pull this one, and that will secure that knot. And you can gently pull to make sure it's in there. So that knot will not let loose. I take and I do another overhand knot just to be safe. And that prevents anything from coming undone. And that's as simple as that is. I check it again, it's fine. You can go ahead and clip this. I always leave, we've got a nice big barrel to hide that knot in, and it actually will fit in this bead anyway. So I leave a bit of a tail on the ends like that and cut that. And just get that nice and focused. And then just pull your beads down a bit and slide that over, and that's as simple as it is. And there you go, a nice fun summery color. You don't have to worry about it, you haven't spent that much money on it. And there you've got this 4 beads, and you can attach some polymer clay. Let me see if I have what kind of charm I could add to that. Oh, I have a fun charm we can add. Add that. I'm trying to think of something. I bet you I have something that's a little more like a plastic charm or something. But actually, we need a bigger one here. But this is just for fun. That's what beading is supposed to be about, right? It's just having fun. And you know what? I do a lot of really intricate, detailed bracelets that sometimes it's nice to just do something simple like this. So just stretch it out and get your jump ring in there. That. And close it off. There you go. They're a nice octopus fun bracelet. So I hope you enjoyed that. Take care, everybody, and Go outside and have fun, and then come back and do some beading. Take care. Bye for now. See you in the next video.